Astral Tequila is the official house tequila of Dear Media. Whether you're keeping it classic or shaking things up, there's no wrong way to enjoy an Astral margarita, especially when every sip supports Astral's mission to build homes in Jalisco, Mexico. Order it at the bar or serve it at home. Feel good about choosing Astral as your new tequila. Astral is an affordable, great tasting tequila that mixes beautifully into just about any cocktail, especially a margarita. My absolute favorite kind of marg is made with different types of fresh juices, like this blood orange, but honestly, watermelon juice for summer sounds so refreshing. And just add some lime. I don't even know if you need agave, and some Astral Tequila Blanco, and you're set. I know I'll be sipping it all summer long. I'm stocking up this summer and making it my absolute go-to for get-togethers, whether I'm hosting a crowd or keeping it casual with a couple friends. Complex yet smooth with notes of citrus, clover honey, white pepper, and tropical fruit. Astral is made from 100% Blue Weber agave, and you can taste the quality in every sip. Housemark summer is here. Time to stock up. Go to astraltequila.com and find Astral near you. And don't forget the limes. Please enjoy responsibly. Astral Tequila, 40% alcohol per volume. Diageo, New York, New York. Welcome to With Whit. Vacation sode.
Those noises are me breathing, being like, oh, we're here.
We're here.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to With Whit. Thank you for being here. We are in Pound Ridge, New York right now at my sister's. Date night with Whit.
Yeah.
I told her I'm calling her my sister now. She's my sister-in-law, but it's just like in-laws are weird. Nobody likes their in-laws. So like if I say sister, everyone's like, oh, that's so nice. So we're here. It's Timmy's sister.
Hi, guys. This is what my hair looks like when I just let it dry. If you're listening, definitely check out
what your hair looks like.
Well, if you're listening, definitely check out the YouTube so you can check out what my hair looks like.
Mm-hmm. You said this is what it looks like when it dries as opposed to when it's not dry. Like, you mean when it dries naturally? You mean without product? You mean on the East Coast in this humidity? We need a little bit more context just to like, this is how my hair dries.
This is just like when I take a shower and then I don't do anything and it just, this is its natural state.
It like swarms together as like one big hair poof.
Yeah, it's like a divot.
Like you stop seeing individual hairs and you just start seeing like,
it's called helmet head.
Mishmash.
I also haven't shaved and I have my button down, maybe one extra button.
This is my favorite look for you.
Just let it be.
Let it be. Like, I love a scruff. I love the hair big. I love the scruff on the chest. You want to hear
sound,
it? Yeah. You guys, stop getting excited. Jeez Louise. Is anybody reading All Fours? Because I'm not done with it yet, so I'm not fully prepared to talk about it. But
are we going to Pop Culture Palicons?
No, we're not. I just wanted to just
Is this something on your mind?
Real quick. Yeah, well, just because, yes, actually it could be. It is something on my mind.
Okay.
Something on my mind. I'm reading All Fours right now by Miranda July, and it was recommended to me by a fellow mom in Sunny's grade. And she was like, it's the book of the summer. Everyone's reading it. It's great. One mom was like, I loved it. Another mom was like, it was way too much for me. You know, there was a lot of different opinions. So I was pretty excited to get into it. And I don't want to spoil it, but it definitely is a little bit controversial, and I was at a point where I was about to put it down, and then I'm happy that I didn't, because it's like starting to get exciting again. It's taking a weird turn. It's very fantastical. Is fantastical a word?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fantastical.
I think.
I hope. But
you're liking it now.
But I'm enjoying it. And it's been really nice to have something to turn to in moments when we're on this trip where I can just lay down and close my eyes and listen to it. And the power of a good book is just great. Something that I've learned like back in my life. I used to read a ton when I was a kid. I loved reading. And then I feel like a natural teenager, probably like the average teenager, I just stopped reading for fun because reading was forced on you so much in high school.
Don't force.
And then in college. And then after that, you're just trying to work hard and there's no time to reading for reading. And now you just want to be more still.
Right.
And in touch with yourself.
Yeah.
And reading reading brings that back. So that's one of the things on my mind. I have so much on my mind, but I'll turn it to you.
Oh, snap. I was not prepared.
Oh, okay. Well, should I keep going of what else is on my mind?
What's the other thing on your mind?
Well, I was exhausted earlier. I don't want to get into the whole like trip versus vacation conversation because I feel like we're so over that. Like all of us know by now traveling with big families is never a vacation. It's just a trip, just like a glorified version of your life at home. Maybe even a little bit harder. But I was just having a hard time today, like balancing it all, for lack of a better term. I just felt like I was being pulled in a lot of different directions and really just wanted to be present in where I was, but felt like work was pulling me and family at home was pulling me, and I needed some perspective and I needed a plan. So two tips that I'm realizing at the end of the vacation / trip is having a schedule each day really works. Like when you're traveling with kids, you got to have a schedule. I think that's the best way to be efficient and have the most fun while doing so. See the most, have the most fun. The second thing is block out a portion of my day to deal with what I need to deal with on my to-do list that I don't necessarily want to do. Like schedule in an hour or 2 hours to get that done so that it's not looming or that I'm thinking about it the whole time. Or I hear myself complain about these things and I'm just like, these are such loser issues.
No, they're not loser issues. They're totally legit. They're legit-ish. They're legitious.
Well, they're legitious just because it's universal in that everyone's dealing with a lot and is constantly trying to find that balance. And that it's
work-life balance. That is a major thing.
How do you feel like on vacation you've been handling it?
It's not vacation.
No.
So I have a whitehead on my nose?
No, I thought it was something, but
Tune
it wasn't.
into YouTube to see if I have a whitehead on my nose or not.
Maybe our new YouTube series should be like a pimple popping series where I just pop the zits on the end of your nose.
That could be fun.
Tell us what's on your mind.
My general store concept. I want to start a general store in Los Angeles, just like they have in the Northeast. And I want to have sandwiches, prepared foods, groceries, produce, baked goods, coffee, candy, toys, wine, and cheese.
Did you say flowers?
And flowers.
And weed gummies.
That whatever you want to put in your corner,
in my little corner,
can go in your corner. What do you guys think? And I don't want it to be very affordable. Like my business plan is to not try and make the most amount of profit in the beginning, but like make it super popular and everyone can go and eat there. It's not like a $25 sandwich, you know, like a $13 sandwich.
I love this for you because it's something you've talked about for a while now. And I feel like the passion has risen. Yeah,
the passion came up through my butthole.
Well, we also went to this really cute shop yesterday, which could have even been cuter. Like it was great, but it could have been even cuter.
That's right. This will be the cutest place you've ever seen.
I typed into Chat GPT if you were a Goop editor and you were driving from Warren, Vermont to Pound Ridge, where would you stop to eat and see? And it took us to this cute little shop in Dorset. And I feel like you were just like, I got to do this.
Got to do it. I got to do it. Gonna do it. Gonna start tomorrow. Who wants to go there and have the first sandwich?
Everybody will.
I want a rotisserie, and I want to do rotisserie chicken and roast beef, and the stuff will drip down onto potatoes, and then you eat them all. Something on my mind. What's the something on your mind? Does that book stuff count?
Yeah, that book stuff and the trip
and the trip stuff. I mean, the trip has been good. You know, we went to see my mom in Vermont, and we had a couple days with just her, which was great. And then and then my cousin and his family showed up, and then my sister and her family showed up. And like once other people showed up, like I feel like my mom was like too frazzled to exist, and like everything was driving her crazy, and like She no longer wanted people in her space, and like it just wasn't the most quality when all the other people were there. Nothing against the other people. Like I had a great time, and like the kids had a great time, but maybe not the best setup for me and my mom to catch up and be together. But we were in Vermont. She lives on Sugarbush Mountain near a town called Warren. It's super cute. And we go and we play tennis and we go swimming in the river and we get my favorite pizza. And we've been going every 4th of July, and it's like a pretty nice tradition. And like the kids we all have our own kind of like little apartments, and then there's like a middle area with the tennis courts and like a clubhouse and a pool and a little playground, and like the kids can just like be outside, and we don't even really have to watch them at this age. It was really nice.
They just run around
As long as they stay away from like the bears.
They saw a bear
Saw a bear
while they were on the playground.
So we saw it.
And then everybody started running towards it. And I was like, this feels like the opposite of what we should be doing.
Right. We should all be running for the hills.
Against
You were on
away
the
from
hills.
it. I need to talk about something that seriously changed the way I understand my body, and that's the Clue app. I know most of us have heard of period tracking, but Clue is just so much more than that. Clue is an app built by a women-led team of scientists and health experts. It uses an evidence-based algorithm to help you connect the dots between your unique cycle, your hormones, and your overall health. If you've ever been told it's just period pain or that something could be in your head, Clue is there to help back up your intuition with real data. It helps me notice my mood shifts and patterns, like when I'm feeling more anxious or when I'm sleeping better or worse or when the PMS hits me hard. It's just like finally having proof that you're not crazy or imagining things. So whether you're trying to conceive, navigating perimenopause, managing a condition, or just want to feel more in tune with yourself, Clue is an invaluable health companion that meets you where you are. As a German company based in Berlin, Clue data is always protected by the super strict European data privacy laws. Yes, even if you're in the US. So at a time when our rights as women in the US are under threat, Clue is committed to protecting our data no matter what. Visit helloclue.com and use code WITH at checkout for 90% off an annual Clue subscription. That's HELLOCLUE.com and use code WITH for 90% off 12 months of Clue Plus. The Clue app is available on Android and iOS. As a parent, there's nothing more important than setting our kids up for bright, confident futures, and that starts with how they learn. The truth is, every kid learns differently, and it's really great that parents now have the option of K-12 powered schools. So these are tuition-free online public schools for grades K through 12, fully accredited and thoughtfully designed for students who thrive with a little more flexibility. Kids can learn at their own pace, in their own space, with a curriculum that's tailored to their individual learning style, and it's not homeschooling. K-12 state certified teachers are trained to teach online using interactive tools and hands-on tech to make lessons engaging and effective. There are also tons of ways to connect, extracurriculars, clubs, and in-person events, so your child doesn't miss out on those key social moments. I love that K-12 has over 25 years of experience helping students build the skills they need to thrive, not just in school, but in life. They need to thrive. If you've ever wished you had more support in navigating your child's learning path, this could really be an amazing option. Join the more than 3 million families who have been served by K-12 and empower your student to reach their full potential now. Go to k12.com/withwit today to find a tuition-free K-12 powered school near you and enroll now. That's the letter K, the number 12.com/withwit. k12.com/withwit.
So yeah, but that trip was good, and then and then we
It's true. It was gross.
came down to my sister's house in Pound Ridge, and we're gonna spend the weekend here. I mean, like I get a little antsy for home after
I'm ready to go home too.
7-8 days, and it's been, I don't know, we're going on like 12, which isn't crazy. Last summer I think we were gone for like
a month,
5 weeks, which
maybe
was
longer,
too much for me. But yeah, I think this will be the right amount of time. We're gonna leave in a few days, just 2 more days. We got this. Who can't do stuff for 2 days? Completely.
And it's not like it's not great. Like it's so great. There's just moments where it's draining.
Well, yeah, it's mostly just because like we have to take care of people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And like we're only used to taking care of just Sunny, like, you know,
and then
a few hours during the weekday and then on the weekends, you know, because he has school. So it's 24/7 plus 2 other kids.
Plus the emotional dynamics of all.
Plus the emotional baggage.
The different personalities.
The generational trauma.
All of it.
The new quarters. The bad pillows. The bad pillows is actually very high up on the list.
The bad pillows were bad. I've slept
on some of the most embarrassingly bad pillows in the last week. Like, they should be ashamed to even exist, these pillows. Yeah, I know. You're
speechless. I'm speechless. But when I was younger, again, I always we always traveled with our pillows.
Smart.
Always traveled with our pillows. Like, sounds kind of gross, but we would pack an extra pillowcase in. We would just shove it in the pillow.
This all sounds great.
And then when we got home, we would just change the pillowcase, and like we'd always have our pillow, and it was so important to us. And my mom and dad always made sure it was like, do you have your pillow? Like when I went to sleepovers, I brought my pillow.
Yeah, smart.
So I lost that, but I'll bring it back for us.
Okay.
Because
I think we just found it.
I think it would change our lives. I think on the plane it would enrich our lives.
Yeah.
You just don't like carrying a lot of things in the airport.
Yeah, I'd like to be super streamlined on the plane. I like to be super streamlined at all times. I don't like to have things in my pocket. I don't like to carry things on the plane. I don't like to fight with people over overhead space or worry about getting on the plane early. I don't like to not have foot space. I don't like to have the pocket filled up with shit and then go up on my knees. I don't like to indulge Sonny by packing a whole bunch of shit he's never going to use because then I got to carry his things. So the pillow, while important... Carry it on the plane. Could I carry it on the plane? No.
Maybe if there were less of those other things.
Also, I'd have to throw away that. I guess I could wash it, but I'd want to throw it away. I'd want to throw away the pillowcase that was on the plane.
We could ship a pillow to where we're going in advance.
Now it feels like too much. I want the pillow there. Maybe I just pack it in a bag.
Yeah, just pack the pillow in a bag.
But is that a ton of bag space? And does that up the pillow?
Because you like a hard, firm pillow that's not really going to be smushable.
No.
We need a vacuum packet. Or will that be bad for it?
I don't know. There has to be an engineer listening to this right now who knows the answers to these questions.
A blow-up pillow? But then that's not comfortable.
That's crap.
All right, we'll keep thinking.
Maybe we ship our favorite pillow in advance.
That's what I just said. That was the first thing I said. That was literally the first thing I said.
I thought you said vacuum seal.
Okay, maybe it was the second thing I said, but we can rewind here. We could ship a pillow to where we're going in advance.
Now it feels like too much.
And make sure.
No, I trust you, man. It's been a long couple
I said
weeks.
shipping in advance, and you were like, no, now we're getting, now it's too much.
Shit, maybe we should ship it.
All right. Well, yeah, I need a good night's sleep tonight. I've been waking up between the hours of 5 and 6, and I feel like because the book I'm reading is all about menopause, now I'm scared that because I've been waking up early, I'm going through perimenopause, and I'm like about all these signs. But like every sign of menopause is what women have all the time. Like it's like moody, blah, 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 bloated. I'm like, this is what we deal with all the time. Like what's new? Maybe like hot flashes. Vagina's gonna get dry. Sorry. This is
It's cool, man.
This is the next phase of my life.
I'm getting a convertible. Can't wait for my midlife crisis to hit.
I already want a convertible. I've always wanted a convertible.
Well, it won't be a midlife crisis thing for you then.
All right.
Pop culture palate cleanser?
Yeah.
That was
Pop culture palate cleanser.
Heavy. First with the forgetting you suggested to pack the pillow and then the drive a China talk. I need to cleanse my palate.
Big time.
All right. Well, let's just talk about
Love Island.
No doubt.
Because this episode will be live on Tuesday. A lot's going to happen because obviously there's an episode every night. But we can talk.
We can still talk about it. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm itching to watch it right now.
Ooh, maybe that's another sign of menopause. So, look, here are my thoughts, and I haven't planned them out because this is an off-the-cuff thing. The season is a failure. Stay with me. It's a failure because like none of the couples are good. I mean, like
You're not invested in their
maybe
love.
Taylor and Nate are good. Clark, my bad. But despite the show being a failure from
Move
that,
back a little.
no.
Okay, fine. Oh, you want to? He wants to chop off his head on the camera.
No, I want to chop off my belly down below. Also, the mattress is covering the vent that's making the air, so I can't move.
He's purposely chopping off 3/4 of his body.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you
This
should
is the
watch
part of my body that I'm okay with. Oh my God, if you guys aren't subscribed on YouTube, you're literally missing my embarrassing red giant body and face.
I love you.
I love you too. However, the show is also a success. And I've said it before on this podcast, but the fixed rig cameras, just, I don't care who it is. I would watch anyone that I'm able to really get to know. Someone who forgets the cameras are around. And even though part of the show I know is them trying to win the money at the end and maybe they're not being themselves, just the idea that they're not doing an activity for 15 seconds before they sit down to hit beats, it's great.
I'm with that.
And like, it's just so funny. Every time the show starts, I'm like, who are these people? Hi, Ruby. Can you give us a minute? We'll come get you.
Hey, with people, what's up, broskins? And Yoskins.
Guys, it was our birthday party today.
Yeah, it was so cool. So cool.
All right, we'll come get you guys.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a segment.
It's called Pop Culture Palette Cleanser.
Oh, is that like an ad?
Why don't you guys do this? Go sing a song for Pop Culture Palette Cleanser.
Pop culture.
Come in so we can see you.
Okay, wait.
What?
Wait, what's it called again?
Pop Culture Palette Cleanser. You guys can each
Pop culture Allen research.
Wait, what is it again?
Pop Culture Palette Cleanser.
Pop
C P
We can't see you.
C.
PC. PC. P.
We don't call it that. We call it Pop Culture Palette Cleanser. Do one for Pop
Culture
palette cleanser. It cleans your palate. It cleans your palette. And it cleanses. And it's pop cultural. It's pop cultural. It's pop cultural.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys.
Yeah, boys.
If you guys, again, aren't subscribed on YouTube, you won't see the beautiful faces that were those children that just walked in.
Oh, our treasures. Okay, so
Oh, wait. Yeah, I was making this point. Like, they come on, and you're like, who are these people? Like, they look insane, and they're crazy, and you're like, none of them are even good looking or whatever. And then you watch for like 3 days or like a week, and you're like, they're all beautiful. Who's the most beautiful one? Like, they're great. I mean, not everyone, but like.
But you start to slowly like fall in love with them and really get to know them, or not fall in love with them, but like become
Should have
kind
seen
of
this Bob
addicted
Marley
to getting
guy
to
that
know them.
Whitney was trying to sleep with at the parade.
I don't know what Chris and Liz said to you, but there was this cute kid, like literally a 16-year-old playing the keyboard, and I shouldn't even I was like, oh, he's so cute, and they're like, oh, that's your type, and I like went with the joke and was like, yeah, like I went with the joke, and then they made it seem like I have this fantasy of sleeping with a Bob Marley type.
All right, well, that's a whole new podcast. Anyway, your opinions on Love Island, my love?
Okay, so here's the deal. I obviously love it. At first, I didn't know what to do. Do I watch UK? Do I watch USA? Decided to go with USA because I felt like that's what the
internet was going
to watch, which is interesting because like I haven't seen anything about UK, but I'm wondering if that's because my algorithm is only giving me US stuff since that's what I'm interested, or is everybody after US going to go to UK because they're going to be depressed it's over and now they're going to binge watch UK. Anyways, started with USA. Same feeling as you. Started watching. I was like, oh, who are these randoms? And then you're like, Yeah. It's crazy that there's one episode every single night.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of production, people are then watching things happening live, like in all day long.
Are you asking how do they do it?
Yeah, like
Yeah, probably. I mean, I've had friends who work on the show. Jess Devlin, I think, was like the head of post, and I think it's like absolutely insane. Like the edit is literally running 24 hours. They're like watching in real time and like saving clips or like marking important conversations, and then editors are going through and putting music to it and
so hard because they
cutting
have
the
to
B-roll. It's a lot.
they have to follow the evolution of like every little thing, from like a touch on an arm or like a little comment. Like they have to catch that and then catch that the second time somewhere else, like a little conversation. Or it's just so much to catch. And
it's a real feat of producing, and they get some backlash I've seen on the Instagram, not the Instagram, about like the cast is supposed to like eat blueberries to keep their skin like good, or like some shit. It could have been total bullshit, and it probably is. But like they're on it. There's like a ton of hair and makeup, even though I guess they're doing it themselves, right?
Yeah, I think these girls they get lessons before they go on for how to do the makeup for the show, because they're putting on full faces.
They said that people only film 6 days a week.
And they get one day off.
I wonder what's happening on that day off.
They said that they're allowed to hang out, but they can't talk about anything show or relationship related. The other thing I heard, and you probably have all heard, they don't, there's no clocks anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't know what time it is.
Yeah.
The big flaw with the season, why I think you would consider it, and why most people consider it a slight quote failure, is because it was too short. They brought Casa Amor on too early. They didn't let the original couples establish deep enough relationships before going to Casa Amor, and then they brought on way too many people with Casa Amor, and it all got too jumbled. And there were some bad votes too. Like I still was upset about Jeremiah. I was upset about Hannah, because everyone was like, Hannah and Pepe are going to be a thing. Like there was some America did some dirty work there, which I didn't agree with, but were a producer, or if I were the network, I would definitely obviously do the show again. I would probably even give them more episodes, and I would change up how they structure like when Casa Amor happens.
Well, each season is different. Like
yeah,
there's no set like structure. People get kicked off for different reasons at different times. Recouplings happen random. Casa Amor happens later. Bombshells come in at different times. Like it's always different, which I think is great. I think it's cool and interesting.
But for some reason, I thought there were like 60 episodes in a season, and that's why the relationships like got so much deeper. Am I insane? Like I think this one's gonna end at like 35 or something, and that feels really short to me.
I can't speak to that, but Chat GPT probably could.
Yeah,
but we're not gonna do it because that.
No, and our phone is filming this.
So film yourself.
Bye.
Or whatever.
All right, let's talk about boob solutions. I just wore these the other day with that Free People doily looking scarf top, and they were amazing. My Sticky Cakes nipple covers, a no bra solution, they're amazing. A new boob solution, because we've all been there. So I hate bras. I also like have fun with fashion, and a lot of the things I wear, I can't wear bras with. So that's where Sticky Cakes comes in. I first came across them while just like styling myself for all these clothes that I couldn't wear a bra with, and kept hitting the same frustrating issue. Cute top, no bra solution, until Cakes. These are the nipple covers we all need. They give you smooth, secure coverage even under those barely there tops, and they actually stay put without any of the sticky pain. The secret is a smart feature called the Nip Nook. It's an adhesive-free zone right in the center that protects your most sensitive area. And they're designed for all kinds of boobs. There's Cakes Itty Bitty, Cakes Plus, even triangle shapes for teardrop boobs. Thoughtful, inclusive, and made for real bodies. Plus, they're dermatologist tested and approved for sensitive skin. Today, Cakes Body is on a mission to provide boob solutions for all women that make them feel flattered and free while supporting women's health causes. I'm So thankful for these. Ever since finding them, I don't travel without them. I've been wearing my Cakes body nonstop this summer with all my tank tops. They're truly a game changer. To try them for yourself, go to cakesbody.com. You can even use code WITHWIT for 20% off your first order this summer. Let's be totally real. A lot of us have no idea what's actually going on in our bodies. We wait until something feels off and then we try to piece it together, usually with some fear-inducing internet searches. I, however, chose Function Health because it's the first health platform that gave me access to real data about my body and the insights to actually do something with it. Inside Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers from hormones and heart health to toxins, inflammation, and stress. You can even add multi-region MRI and CT scans, all tracked over time in one secure place. It's like a near 360-degree view of your health, and it's information most people never get. Top health voices like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, and Dr. Jeremy London are all behind Function Health, and I understand why. Lab visits are quick, available at over 2,000 locations nationwide, and membership is just $499 a year. That's $1.37 a day for the kind of health data that could cost over $10,000 on your own. And Function doesn't push supplements or prescriptions. It's just clear, powerful data made to help you take ownership of your health. If you're ready to stop guessing and start knowing, learn more and join using our link. The first 1,000 get a $100 credit towards their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/withwit or use gift code WITHWIT at sign up to own your health. Okay, so I know you've all heard of Venmo, but did you know that Venmo can actually be used for more than helping you pay your friends back for dinner? It's true. Allow me to introduce the Venmo debit card. The Venmo debit card lets you spend your Venmo balance in any which way. If you can shop for it, you can pay for it. With the Venmo debit card, I can Venmo the shorts I'm wearing, the boba I'm sipping on, the podcast equipment I'm talking into, and the gas station snacks for a trip down to New York, literally everything. The Venmo credit card unlocks all new ways to use Venmo, and it's really, really convenient. Got paid back for some coffee and pastries? Use your balance to pay for your lunch tomorrow. All right, but here's the main selling point for me. The card actually Venmos you back, similar to a credit card, but not actually a credit card. When you pay with your Venmo debit card, you can earn up to 15% cash back at some of your favorite places. And this card really stands out. It's cute, it's colorful, and you choose your color to match it to your personal aesthetic, whatever you want. I love a personal touch. So if you already use Venmo, take it to the next level and Venmo everything with the Venmo debit card. Visit venmo.me/debit to learn more and sign up today. Venmo purchase restrictions apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A., pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Card may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted. Visit venmo.me/debit to learn more and sign up today.
Let's stop talking about the boring shit and start talking about like who the people.
Yeah.
Only smart people talk about things. Dumb people talk about people.
So,
All right, hottest chick, go.
Can't do that.
All right, your favorite chick, go. You know, you got to marry one of these women. Who are you marrying?
I mean, the first person that came to mind was Huda.
You're gonna marry Huda.
I'm maybe gonna marry Huda.
No offense, Huda. Just kidding.
I'm blanking on everybody else on the show.
Well, then they can't be that important to you.
Exactly. That's a girl. That's a girl who I'm choosing, or are you and now can I choose a male mate?
Yeah, you can choose a male mate.
I would choose Huda's
Chris, the basketball player.
Yeah, I would choose him.
Really
We're getting a
fits
feel for my
your
type now.
fantasy. It's great. It's great. It's totally what a Jewish man wants to hear is that his wife's fantasy is a 6'8" basketball player. Love you.
I didn't feel the Amaya papaya thing at the beginning. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Everyone was like, oh, I walked into Dear Media where I record this podcast, and I heard a bunch of the youngins talking about Love Island in the kitchen. So I walked in and they started telling me how everyone's obsessed with Amaya and like she's America's sweetheart. And I was like, what are you guys talking about? She's so annoying. And now I get it. Like, I feel like we've made her that, but like, I didn't.
Well,
I
you
wasn't
like her
on
or
the
you don't like
train.
her?
I think she's funny how she talks, but I don't think she's a lot of the things that she's being funny about. She's even meaning to be funny about.
Yeah, but I think that's everyone would agree with that.
Okay.
She's like accidentally funny, says dumb stuff. Not dumb stuff, but like misuses words,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
unapologetically flawed, and like everybody loves that. And
I
I think the America made a mistake with Taylor. I was going to say Taylor and Clark, but that's regarding Alandria. Whatever. Who gives a shit? These
Alandria swears way too much for me.
I just did some cuss
She
words.
just swears so much, and sometimes I'm just like, no.
So who do you think's going to win?
I think Taylor and Clark are going to win. I think people are going to realize
Come to their senses a
Are
bit?
they going to come to their senses and realize that Taylor really just had a real connection with Clark? He didn't have it with Alandria. He wasn't doing anything mischievous or backstabbing, and that they really like each other. Like, I feel like they really do.
And what do you think about Huda crossing the line during the challenge? Did she cross the line?
No, she did not cross the line. Ace and Shelly, I can't with them. They both just have overestimated themselves beyond.
That was embarrassing when they kept having to go down after America did not pick them as the most likable or whatever.
The fact that you would even put yourself there, like even if I thought I was the most genuine or the most
I'm going
likable,
right to the middle and letting America move me around.
I'm going towards the bottom. Or maybe that's like a pick-me girl. That's kind of being a pick-me girl.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, that's safe.
Safe. All right. Well, take a deep breath. Our palates have been cleansed.
Palates are cleansed, but I can't wait to watch. We have so many episodes to watch at this point.
All right. What was the best thing you ate this week, babe?
The best thing I ate. The best thing I ate this week was the vanilla creamy from that gas station.
Better than flatbread pizza?
Oh, that was really good too, but yeah, better.
Fair enough.
Because that was my natural, honest first answer.
Well, there you go. Best thing I ate was cheese and herb bed flatbread, as it's probably the best thing I'll eat all year.
Bed flatbread.
Cheese and bread flatbread. What did I say?
Cheese and herb flatbread.
Yep.
I will say a lot of the busy places that we've gone to eat this week, like that we'd normally have to wait for a while or it's hard to get reservations, have been rather easy for us.
That's a win.
That's a win. That's a huge win.
Here's a curveball. What was the worst thing you ate this week?
Oh, ooh.
I had McDonald's at the airport, but that was not the worst thing I ate.
What was the worst thing you ate? Something tonight?
I think something tonight.
Oh my God, what?
We had some incredibly disgusting items tonight. We hit up the Blazer Pub in some part of Westchester.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely place. Great atmosphere. Bar type place. A lot of college pennants on the walls. Packed. Some great items. Some terrible items. My chicken Caesar wrap. First of all, it wasn't even closed. It was just open. And instead of Caesar dressing, it was mayo.
It was like watery mayo.
Well, it was watery because the chicken was hot and it was melted mayo and wilted lettuce. The chicken was fine and the wrap was disgusting.
I've never seen you eat less of your food before.
Yeah, it was so bad.
I've never.
It was so bad. And the wine that they gave us was extremely weird and bad.
No, it was mixed with grape juice.
And the soda was flat. Like, don't have flat soda. Don't have flat soda. You're basically telling your customers, go yourself. Like, I dare you to send this back.
You'll have like real soda at your general store, right? Not like these fake sodas.
Great question. Yeah, I'll have real soda.
Or maybe just like the Mexican soda.
Coke.
Yeah, the Mexican Cokes without all that extra added shit. Do you guys know that?
Do you know it?
That those glass bottles of Coke have less chemicals than the cans
Better
that
for
we buy?
you.
They're better for you.
I would have Dr. Brown's.
You have to have all those like Diet Black Cherry flavors.
I would also have Cape Cod Dark Russet, which aren't readily available on the West Coast, and they are hands down better than regular Cape Cods or even 30% reduced fat Cape Cods. So go pick them up. What are our other categories?
Sunny and things we Chat GPT'd.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do things we Chat GPT'd, and then we can end with the boy.
Okay.
Chats with Chat GPT.
I'll go first because I'm ready. Well, not great for me because I recently someone was trying to hack my Chat GPT, so they signed me out and I signed back in. And I did that thing where they were like, sign up with Apple, and I just like keep clicking the button until it like captures my face and lets me in. Like, I don't know if I shared my password with the whole world or the dark web.
That's probably why you're continually getting spammed.
I don't care. I don't care. It's not my problem. Whoever designed this system, it's too much. I'm not going to write a password in. I'm not going to do two-step authentication.
Two-factor authentication.
Two-factor. You got to download an app that spits out a random
QR code thing. That what is that thing?
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, we need to talk about that next.
Authenticator app that spits out a random code.
Oh, yeah. I love those.
Oh, my God.
Those are easy
yourself.
because then they
Here's
just
my
stay up
face.
in your keywords.
Here's my face. Nobody else has my face. Everything be face open. So anyway, I don't have that many Chat GPTs.
Sunny opened mine with his face once.
That's a lie.
It's true.
Who played on the second dream team? Sunny and I were talking. This was before bed.
Oh.
And he wanted to know.
Here, I'll come up to your level.
Who was on the dream team. And I think he said like someone who wasn't. And I was like, oh, he was on like the second dream team. Anyway, I told him all the players on the second dream team.
Cool.
Then, because we were reading that Kobe Bryant book. Which is
quotes.
all just quotes, and it's the most obnoxious shit you've ever read. It's so embarrassing. I'm not a Kobe guy. And he only won MVP once. He's definitely not the GOAT. And then car rental options. We had a hell of a time getting from Vermont to Pound Ridge. We didn't have a car.
Oh my God, yeah. We didn't have, we're in a small town in Vermont. We had to get here, but we couldn't.
We didn't realize like small towns don't have car rentals.
Or Ubers. So we Googled a random driver, this guy Harry, and he had to drive an hour and a half to come pick us up and then take us an hour and a half away and then
Shout out
probably
to
drive
him.
3 hours home.
All right, so that was that.
What do we think of my hair length? I'm
A
continuing
little
to
bit
grow
off
it.
topic.
I know, but I just think that it's important for us to discuss. I always want to be on the same page.
Should just stay on topic.
What were you trying to cook?
I Chat GPT a reverse sear method for this like 2-pound bone-in New York strip that I got from this like really cool butcher in Vermont. There's good steak and bad steak, and like I gave my last piece of good steak to my mom who was like barfing, but then all of a sudden she was hungry. Like that didn't make sense. And I gave one to you, and then I saw you hid it under your knife. And anyway, that was very upsetting.
I didn't purposely do that. I didn't know that you gave me a good piece of steak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Nobody was like, this is so good.
Maybe it
Special."
wasn't good.
It was good. No, I ate it. It was good. You'll see. It'll be at the general store, and you guys can judge for yourself.
I'm so sorry. I know that upsets you so much. Like, I know, like,
It's like a little.
me not liking your food, or even just an acknowledgement of you cooking would be nice. You don't need people to love it or like need like, oh my God, but just like, thank you so much for dinner. I feel like Sunny and I are usually good about that at home, and I'm sorry we forgot about that.
You're forgiven. Appreciate you. Let's not go through your Chat GPTs. Can you remember any of them?
When does menopause start?
When does it start?
Well, like 45. Like, I mean, people can start feeling perimenopause really at any time. Like,
Is that like when a ghost goes through menopause?
it's like like pre.
It's like pre-menopause.
Pre. It's like about to happen, but it's not full-fledged happening. So there's hormones that you can go on like
Perimenopause, you're saying?
Perimenopause. Perimenopause. Yeah. So I probably looked up that, like age ranges for that. I really don't feel symptoms of that, by the way. Like, this is not me. I was reading the book being like, oh my God, I feel like so far away from this, but I'm not. What were we just saying? Oh, another thing I Chat GPT'd. I sometimes will use it as a therapist when I like don't really want to complain to you, or when I feel like you've reached max level of dealing with me talking about my mom. So I'll use it and be like,
I'm not a monster.
No. It's just like you cannot. I vent so much, and you can't vent you can't just put it all on your partner. You can't. Like, he's there for me more than I could even ever ask for. But I don't even want to. I even sometimes don't want to have the conversation. I just want to say it to a robot and have it calm me down for a second. My siblings and I are taking care of my mom, so I just felt guilty being away and needed someone to like talk me off the ledge of how to deal with that. And so I asked ChatGPT that, and it really helped me. It did.
That's great.
It
There's nothing
did.
wrong with robots.
No.
For now.
Completely.
I feel like we're living in the golden age of technology while it's still helpful and before it takes over and the
Can
world.
read our minds.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys think that technology will eventually be able to read your mind? We both think yes. And I think it's in the form of like one of those microchips that Elon Musk invented.
Oh. It's
Neuralink.
going to be something implanted in us.
Boom.
Holy shit. I don't want to be alive for that. I
You
wouldn't
won't be.
mind. I started thinking about
We'll
this
be dead.
because I started, if I die, you have to die.
Are you talking to the listeners or me?
You and the listeners,
Okay.
but mostly you.
Yeah.
I started thinking about this because I wanted to know what dogs were thinking.
Right, because you thought that they would be able to solve a lot of crimes because they would witness, like perpetrators would allow them to watch the crime because like they can't talk.
Exactly.
Right.
And then I was like, whoa, what if I could
dogs-
read Timmy's mind right now?
Right.
I'm desperate to. I was like, I would die to.
Right, because at the very end of our time in Vermont, my dad's like good friend came up to me and like had something he wanted to tell me about my dad and like something my dad told him about me, and like it was all very emotional. And then like Whitney was like dying to know, and like I just wasn't ready to talk about it, and I could just see her trying to read my mind with her eyes, but I know that she doesn't have that power, although sometimes I wonder if maybe she does. And then I think something like if I'm like, all right, if she's reading my mind right now, and then I'll be like, poop fart balls cock asshole face, and like see if she'll giggle, and she doesn't, so I know she can't read my mind.
No, I can't. We can read our minds to a healthy level, but I was more thinking generally, like I always want to read your mind, like not just in the car yesterday. I always want to know what's going on in
Just
there.
ask, man. I'm an open book, but don't ask me when I'm
Be like,
spent.
so what's on your mind?
I mean, you can. I guess it'd probably get pretty annoying.
I mean, that's the first question of this podcast.
Something on my mind. We don't even need a podcast. People could just subscribe to my mind.
Number one fan.
Let's just wrap it up by talking about Sunny, which we normally do.
Yes.
Dream on this trip.
He's been so easy and wonderful. There have been moments where, like, when he's looking for his socks or he's looking for his pair of shorts that he has to wear and he won't wear anything else. Like, those moments, I'm just like, you packed so much. Like, he will only wear 2 pairs of shorts, 2 shirts, and like 3 pairs of socks here, and they have on rotation. Like, and he
And he's
can't
got
find
such better
them.
stuff. He's just wearing like white
Yeah.
t-shirts with a Nike swoosh on it.
So in those moments, I'm like, oh my God. But other than that, he has been a dream.
This is us signing off. Thank you for being here, Whitney. Thank you for having me on the podcast. Thank
I
you
love
for
you.
all the support you've given me on this trip. Thank you for understanding all my shortcomings and all
Have
that
I given
stuff.
you enough?
Like 75%.
Okay, I'll take that. I was always a C student. That's so like typical.
No, you've given me way more than
No.
that.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
w-
fine.
well-
And I also said this week, which I thought was a good quote, that women need to make up a word for fine that actually means fine.
Didn't we see that on TV?
No, I said it and you laughed.
Oh, well, it's really true because we all know fine does not mean fine whenever they say fine.
But I really mean it's fine. But I'm 75% because I agree with you. Like, I'm the first one. I just need to acknowledge that I'm a C student and that's
I don't like where this is going.
Okay,
this is
fine.
all untrue. You saying that you're somehow average and that you're going to do an average job and everything, and that's what you just need to realize is a terrible message
narrative.
and completely untrue.
Thank you guys, per usual, for being here. I hope you've enjoyed this, and we will see you / speak to you next week. Bye.